We move now to Aqualete Industries to hear about filtering and cleaning New Jersey's waters.
So Jennifer, tell me about stormwater management.
Sure. Anyone who's paying attention to what's going on in New Jersey these days knows that stormwater is a huge factor for municipalities, for towns, for private contractors. Water quality is a big issue in New Jersey. Many of the biggest challenges that municipalities face is that their infrastructure is outdated. They do the best they can to maintain their towns, to handle stormwater runoff, which is a proven and known pollutant to many of the receiving waters, but the municipalities are tied either for budget purposes or because they're hesitant to rip up the infrastructure that's existing and start again, or at times the infrastructure they're familiar with is equal to or comparable to what they're working with now. So municipalities are always looking for better, more advanced options for handling stormwater in a way that's not going to break the budget and to impart expenses on their taxpayers that they don't feel perhaps is part of their initiative.
Are we talking about large cities or the suburban areas?
All of them. Many of the challenges that are faced by cities with areas around receiving waters, high water tables, many of those areas face certain challenges that are unique to them. Some of the large urban areas deal with things like combined sewer and stormwater. They have the challenges of constantly dealing with heavy wet weather events and what happens when there's stormwater and their, unfortunately, sewage overflow impasse. So the challenges are unique to the different demographic and geographic areas of the state, but it's something that is not unique to a particular town. It's a challenge that all of our states and municipalities have.
So what does your organization do?
We provide two solutions to stormwater management. One of the big items that we have, and the reason we're here, is that we have a portable water treatment system. We have an affordable tow-behind water treatment system that handles municipal maintenance of existing stormwater management. For instance, a municipality, instead of having to truck their stormwater via a vac truck to a wastewater facility and process and ultimately pay for the cost of that treatment, they could take our portable system and they can decant the water from the storm drain, treat it on site, and discharge it on site, leaving behind only the large bulky items or the real pollutants that would be needed and would be trucked by the vac truck. So we eliminate that overprocessing cost and that overprocessing need for what is essentially dirty water. It's not polluted in the sense that sewer. Many people combine and confuse sewer and stormwater. They're two very different things. So our system handles stormwater in the way that it can be, ultimately saving municipalities and towns a great deal of money.
What are some ways that organizations could help save the stormwaters?
Treat them properly. Really evaluate your below ground infrastructure, assess what your needs are in your municipality, and think outside the box. So much of what we've done for water management is embedded and rooted in generations of treatment. We have new opportunities. We're providing new options that really are ahead of today's water quality standards that are set forth by the state, but more importantly, they take into consideration the needs of the municipalities. They're not expensive to install. We also have a manufactured treatment device, which is a precast concrete MTD that goes in the ground and treats the runoff that people are familiar with when they hear about stormwater. And what's great about our product is it's small. It's manufactured in New Jersey. We're a New Jersey-based company, so there is no associated delivery cost from all parts of the country. You do not require a police escort to deliver it. It arrives on the back of a flatbed. It's installed but in general practices, there's no major crane or additional requirement to installing these gigantic systems that take up city blocks and city blocks that frankly no area of New Jersey has to spare. It has a vertical treatment sequence. It actually captures the pollutants off of the runoff and keeps them contained rather than pushing those pollutants then at the first rain into our receiving waters. It's affordable, a logical solution for towns and municipalities who are trying to think of a stormwater management approach that is better than what they're used to.
What are some of the towns that you work with in New Jersey?
We're not unique to New Jersey. We actually work also in Pennsylvania, New York, a little bit in Delaware. We work out in the Midwest some, but in New Jersey we go all the way from North Bergen, Ocean Gate, down in the Cape May region.
How can someone find out more about your organization?
You can go to our website, aqualeteindustries.com, and you can certainly call us, 732-695-6336. We pride ourselves on our customer service. We understand the needs of our state, and we pay very close attention to making sure that our impact is here in our own backyard.